I can only imagine what Jesus felt as he traveled down the road to Jerusalem. He knew his journey would ultimately result in his death, yet he kept going. He loves us so much that he completed his mission. Who am I to think that I should give up when facing life's trials? God, where are you? What comes next? How do I fix this? I found myself asking these questions in December 2009 when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So I took control. I shopped to stay distracted. I drank to ease my pain and began to converse with a God that I never usually communicate with, only when in dire straits. He never answered. After spending close to a year fighting with myself, I grew tired. Tired of doing things in my own strength, tired of the chemo treatments, tired of drinking, of people, just tired of my life. Everything I did was a temporary fix. I knew I didn't have the answers, but I was so mad with God that I didn't want the answers from Him. One afternoon in my doctor's office, I began a casual conversation with this lady in the waiting room. Well, I was talking and complaining, and she just sat there and listened. After I finished rambling, she gently responded, "How can one look for the living among the dead? Things that die, while the answers are always in the living God. The power of God never lets death, pain, and suffering or confusion be the final word." I stopped talking and began to listen. This lady introduced me to the answer: Jesus. As a new Christian, I soaked myself with healing scriptures. I read them, listened to them, and recited them. But I didn't quite believe them. But I kept my mind open and continued to press through. I finally came to a point where I realized that my life is not my own. I am not in control. I had to learn to close my ears to my questions. I had to take myself out of the equation. I made a commitment to God to stand on His word. And by standing, I was saying, Lord, I don't blame you for what I am going through. You did not cause this. Your word says that you are a life giver and a healer. I was declaring my confidence in my God and who He is. When I start to listen to the wrong voice, I have to turn to Jesus. I have to cast my cares on Him, my fears, my worries, my anxieties, because I cannot do it without Him. And I believe that because of this posture of reverence, of faith, and love, that God poured down His miraculous anointing. Today, I am cancer free.